As we leave Brewery Ranges and travel down the dirt road towards Carrington and onward towards Melrose, we weave through the southern Flinders Ranges, an area originally settled by the Adnyamathanha people. The Flinders Ranges is experienced a once-in-a-generation wet cycle, compared by many to the 1974 record season. Surveyed in 1879 and known as Gum Creek Country, Carrington boomed in the 1880s as wheat and railway hub before severe droughts forced many farmers off the land, leaving scattered historic stone ruins.
We had this driving this morning and we didn't run out of fuel, but we did a fair bit of full driving yesterday. And we did have a spare jerry can, so we put that in the car, run about half full. And there's no petrol, no diesel around for quite a distance, is there?
Well, we were hoping to fill up at Orroroo on the way through, so that we arrived at Brewery station pretty close to full.
Yeah.
But we weren't able to do that. There was no petrol at Orroroo.
Nothing at Orroroo whatsoever. And the old petrol station, or the old service station there, apparently had contaminated tanks, or they leaked or something, so they closed. So now there's nothing. The size of Orroroo, there's no diesel there. So we got to here on about a quarter tank. It was enough to do our full driving and to top up. And now we're on our way to Carrington, where they've got some diesel. So we're going a little bit a longer way to Melrose via Carrington. The one time Heather gets to drive, we go through all these creek crossings. I hope you're having fun, dear. Because
I did offer to give it the driving back to you.
You did, and I couldn't take all the fun from you, but this is beautiful through here.
So we've just been to Carrington to get fuel, and just as an FYI to anybody else planning on travelling through, they are not open on Saturdays. However, we were fortunate enough to have a local call past and ring the shop owner, who came and opened up the fuel tank for us. Charged us a $10 call out fee, which was fine. Apparently that gets donated back to the community, so we were happy to pay that. But we've taken this road that he suggested from Carrington through to Wilmington, which with a little bit of rain is making it pretty slippery and slidey. Another thing I've noticed along this road, and if I find another one I'll film it, but looks like there was train rail bridges along this road, so interesting to find out a little bit of the heritage or the history on that as well. No direct train line ever ran between Carrington and Wilmington. They sat on different parallel corridors apparently. This is always a bit of fun when you come down a road that you can't get down with a caravan. So we're just going to do a 3-point turn here.
7 texts, 2 a.m. Halfway dressed, they're all saying, call me up. You can't sleep, you're testing me. Bad but sweet, and I'm just trying to keep it together. Oh, and now you're saying.
We just arrived in Melrose, and we've got a few looks coming down the main street. I can see why.
Giving to peer pressure, but I'll give in to yours.
Melrose was officially proclaimed in 1853 as the oldest town in the Flinders Ranges, serving as a copper mining and pastoral gateway.
You're dancing around on my mind every second. I'm under control till you're in front of me. Maybe I'm scared, I don't care, I'm addicted. I'm in it. When you say, put your hands on my body just like you think you know me. Want your heart beating on me, don't leave me hard and lonely. I don't usually give in to peer pressure, but I'll give in to yours. So I give you my everything, and you keep on teasing with that look in your eyes, 'cause you know I believe it. I don't usually give in to peer pressure, but I'll give in to yours.
Well, we're just sitting here at the North Star Hotel in Melrose, and I don't think I've been here before. I've been to the other one. This is a really nice historic pub. Like, you look around inside, it's the stonework, beautiful feed, nice cold beers, and sitting in the sunshine, right on the foothills of Mount Remarkable. Pretty nice. So yeah, Melrose North Star Hotel.
But I'll give in to yours. So I give you my everything, and you keep on teasing with that look in your eyes.
I just got wet feet. I'm about to get wet, I think.
Funny, just arrived at the Melrose Caravan Park. The only clean spot is on the underside of my toolbox. The rest of the car and caravan is caned in mud. And this little creek only started flowing, was trickling yesterday apparently, and the lady at the caravan park said that she thought there was something going on because all these people were sort of swarming around the bridge down here. And what had happened, the river started flowing overnight, so it doesn't flow very often. It is now, and we're lucky enough to see it. There's been so much rain about, and this is the first time I've ever seen the creek flowing at Melrose. So we're just going for the walk from the caravans, and you can normally walk for quite a few k's up through here, but we've come to the creek crossing and the path is over there, so at least we've got pretty deep high gumboots. This is as far as we go today. Now that is our campsite up there, right on the river. Very cool. Have to stay there, Yanni, until your husband reaches the other side.
She'll be mean to me anyway.
Yanni, you're doing well.
She's not. She's hating it.
Our kids used to call these bridges Shrek bridges, and one person at a time. dice. I'm under instructions. I've got to dice all these veggies, but I'm slicing at the moment. But by the chicken tonight, Beth?
Yes, that's what we're having in the pressure cooker. So we find the pressure cooker works quite well, don't we?
We love the pressure cooker, and I guess the secret is having lots of battery. We are underneath Mount Remarkable, so we might not get, you know, ridiculous amount of solar over the next few days, but yeah, the pressure cooker is amazing. I'm not the greatest cook. Heather, you're just a perfect, really good cook, but I like doing a little bit of prep, and I like using battery technology. And I love camping, did I tell you that? This is what you call quality control. I diced, but not quite consistent. Is that right, Heather?
If you call that consistency?
So, fail?
Well, you be the judge.
Just out the back of the van, we've got this cool little walk-through tree. It was fun. I'll do it again.
So I'm standing here barracking because last night we cooked the curry with the pressure cooker, so we got down to about 46% overnight. Then we had coffee this morning, so we're down to 36% battery, and we currently got the diesel heater going and a light, so we're drawing 44%. So I'm barracking for this solar to beat what we're using so that we can build our battery back up at the moment. So these little lines going here means that we're drawing from the battery, but what I need is for the lines to go this way to say that we're putting more in than we're drawing.
Thanks, Heather. This is the diesel heater that Heather was talking about. It's using about 20 watts, but it is a godsend because without that diesel heater it is freezing. So it is all good. Just back to this, we've got 128 watts coming in now, so we're just starting to come into a bit of solar because it's been in the shade all morning, so we're plus 117 watts. So we're hoping that we get above 35% today, but we're in the shade a fair bit at the moment. But I think Heather will be happy because we're in positive territory. Not sure if you can see up into this tree here, but it goes right up to the centre and all hollow right through. Just the last little bit here. It's not even 10 o'clock yet, 5 to 10, and we just reached the 100%. So this the percentage actually is a little bit deceiving. When you're drawing down on it, it takes a bit of a hit and lowers it far lower than what it actually is. The more accurate reading is the volts, so 13.3 volts there, which is 100%. So if you're charging in, that can probably give you a little bit of a false reading up here too sometimes, but the voltage is the one to go by. So the Melrose Caravan Park is actually a G'day Parks, and with our members discount, we're getting an off-powered park or camp for $29 a night, which is pretty good. I think with a powered site, it's about $39 a night or $49 a night. I can't remember exactly, but that was powered, but we've got unpowered, and also members at G'day Parks. So pretty cool.
This now picnic and barbecuing area was originally the cemetery for Melrose back in 1800s until they created the new cemetery in 1872. There's not that many burials here, and the oldest person that was ever buried was 66 years of age, but lots of babies and children, which is quite sad, but a big part of their history.
Yay! This is a big fat boy tree. Have a look at the butt on that.
Where the fields roll wide and the heart feel right. Family on my mind, that's my hustle, that's my why. I'm living, breathing, bleeding this country life. Is that country life? Is that country life?
We're at Jacka Brothers Brewery, and it started back in 1877 with Joseph and William, and it was a thriving brewery right up through the Great Depression, but Joseph expanded it in about the 1890s to include the flour mill as well. But they brewed all their beer from the local Mount Remarkable water supply, all the streams, so it's beautiful fresh water and beautiful beers supplying all of the Flinders. And right up until the Great Depression in the 1934, the brewery shut down, and then it became like an agricultural time, and basically they used it as a shearing shed right up until probably when it started. I think Heritage listed in the 70s, this particular building, and they resurrected it probably back in the early 2000s, resurrected it into what it is today, accommodation and just a great brewery, Jacka Brothers Brewery. So it's reinvented itself, and we can't wait to frequent it shortly and have some beers.
If I could build you a bar that'd have 100 kinds of beers, and all your friends from home, the ones you haven't seen in years, that'd have all the best tequila, and your song would always play. If I could build you a bar, I'd have built it yesterday. 'Cause if I could build you a bar, maybe I could buy you a drink. And if I could buy you a drink, you might stay for another round. Yeah, and if you stay another round, maybe you'd stay a little longer. Maybe I could get your number, you could write it down.
So Paulie, are we looking forward to the first beer?
Yes,
Yes, we are.
Maybe I could walk you to your car. If I could build you a bar, well, there'd be room to dance. Whiskey come from Tennessee, and the wine will come from
Now there is a discrepancy. I thought I did my research, and Google says 1877 brewery, 1893 flour mill. This one says 1893 flour mill, followed by the brewery. So I tend to believe these guys. So Melrose has some awesome mountain bike trails here. We're not doing any of this time, but it's well over 100 k's of tracks, handmade tracks, and the well-anticipated 39-kilometre epic track, which has just been built in I think 2023, 24, around that sort of mark. But it's one of the oldest mountain bike trails in the state, and there's something here for everyone, from the blue-green tracks right through to the black tracks for those insane riders. A bit like my brother. He's a bit of a freak on the bike. He's good. But yeah, awesome tracks, and obviously Mount Remarkable up here. So that's a great walk right to the top of Mount Remarkable. Pretty amazing spot. So you've got a bit of everything here for everyone.
This ain't for everybody. Toes hanging off the ledge, like we got nothing to lose. Ain't always heaven, baby. This living on the edge.
Well, I've included some footage here of my brother and a few mates at the 2021 Fat Tyre Festival, which is held every June long weekend, and riders from all over Australia roll into Melrose for this event. For plenty of riders, it's a must-do every year. Chilled weekends of trails, a chance to improve your skills or show your skills, and of course, spending good times with mates and family. Krusty the Clown. Bolly. Hey! Bolly! Oh yeah! Bolly!
This ain't for everybody. Toes hanging off the ledge, like we got nothing to lose. Ain't always heaven, baby. This living on the edge. You holding me, holding you. It's a hell of a view. I paint with my old Gibson. You paint your purple sky. This town's a canvas, baby. Let's paint it red tonight. Go out like shooting stars, chasing what's...
After the harsh droughts of 1864 to 65, many farmers were doing it tough. George Goyder was sent north to inspect the damage and work out who needed rent relief. His survey went on to create what is now known as Goyder Line.
Well, we've just come to the end of our trip at Melrose, and can't wait for the next one. But we're just coming up to Crystalbrook, and interesting information, the actual Flinders Ranges starts at Crystalbrook, very southern Flinders, and goes about 450 k's up to a spot called Mount Hopeless, which is near Arkaroola, which is another destination that we would love to do at some time in the future. Arkaroola, which is one of the northernmost points of the Flinders Ranges. So until then, we can't wait to get back in our caravan again at another point, but this trip is now coming to a conclusion as we come through Crystalbrook.
Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, guys.